Good morning. Welcome to Pastor John's Fireside Chat. It is Friday, July 31st. I hope that you're doing well. This coming Sunday, we're going to be studying 1 Peter chapter 5 in our Bible study of 1 Peter. And in chapter 5, we encounter two of the verses that are my personal favorites from the book. In fact, I often share these verses with people who are in the hospital or when I'm making my shut-in visits, and I think you'll see why. Peter writes, 1 Peter chapter 5, verses 6 and 7. Humble yourselves, therefore, under God's mighty hand, that he may lift you up in due time. Cast all your anxiety on him, because he cares for you. Now, there are times that we experience a lot of pain or suffering or difficulty in this life because, as you've heard me say before, this is a broken world. It's not the world God intended it to be. And yet God has not abandoned his people. God has always been there for his people. God will always be there for his people. In Jesus Christ, God became flesh and dwelt among us. And Jesus promised right before he ascended into heaven to assume his reign as the King of the universe. He promises people, lo, I am with you always to the very end of the age. God is with us, and he continues to save, to lift up, and to exalt his people. And if you're going through a difficult time, humble yourself, knowing that God is with you and that he's working through the difficulties of life for your good. But then take comfort in verse 7. Cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. And he's proven it, hasn't he? Not only with the fact that you're still here and able to listen to this devotion, that you're still standing in spite of the coronavirus, a down economy, social distancing. You're still here by the grace of God. But more than that, God has proven his goodness to you, that he cares for you through the death and resurrection of his Son, Jesus Christ. What more could God have done for you to show you how serious he is about loving you, about saving you, about claiming you as his own, than to allow his only begotten Son to die for you so that you could live with him forever? I pray that if you're going through difficult times, that you would not be focused on yourself or necessarily your situation, but rather in humility, lift your eyes to the Lord. Thank him for his presence in your life. Cast your anxiety upon him because he's proven to you that he loves you, he cares for you, and he's done it through Jesus Christ, your Savior. Have a great day in the Lord.